Lila's Heartfelt Adventure, The Glowing Pebble and Garden Smiles. Once upon a time, in a small village painted with daisies and roses, there lived a little girl named Lila. She was 7 years old with hair like golden sunshine and eyes as blue as the sky on a clear summer day. Her laughter rang through the air like the chimes of little silver bells. The village was a picture of happiness, with cottages nestled between hills and a stream that giggled as it danced over pebbles. But Lila had a problem that made her heart feel as heavy as a stone. Sometimes she found herself being mean to her friends, like a cloud hiding the sun on a bright day. She didn't like this shadow over her heart, making her words sharp like thorns. Her friend Finn, with hair the color of autumn leaves and eyes that showed great understanding, was always with her. "Lila," he'd say, his voice as soft as a feather. "Being kind is like planting seeds that grow into beautiful flowers. Let's try to plant some together." Lila would nod, her heart eager to blossom with kindness, like the flowers in her village. One day, Lila whispered to Finn, "I wish I could be like Ellie. She used to be like me, but found a way to be nice to everyone." Her words were like a little boat, hoping to sail toward the shore of change. Lila longed to join the circle of friends who sat sharing stories under the old oak tree, but her problem made her feel like she was outside a locked gate looking in. She felt a little tear fall down her cheek, like a raindrop sliding down a window. Deep inside, Lila knew that being mean was not who she wanted to be. "I can make the prettiest daisy chains, and I can sing songs that make the baby birds sleep," she thought. "Why can't I just be kind?" The Glowing Pebble's message. One sunny afternoon, as Lila and Finn played hide-and-seek among the whispering wheat, they stumbled upon a pebble that glowed like a little star. Finn told a joke about a frog and a toad going to a hopscotch party, which made Lila giggle until her sides ached. The pebble, warmed by their laughter, revealed a message hidden within its sparkle. "A quest for the kindness stone in the laughing forest awaits you." Lila's eyes widened in wonder and Finn's in curiosity. "And if the stone isn't found," the pebble hummed in a voice as fine as a butterfly's whisper, "the garden's laughter will vanish and the flowers will forget their songs." Lila and Finn looked at each other with determination. "It says we must find the kindness stone to keep the garden joyful," Finn read aloud, his voice steady and sure. Lila felt a tingle of hope. Maybe this journey could help her find the way to be kind, like the morning sun finds its way through the night. Hand in hand, Lila and Finn began their quest. They sang a little rhyme that floated on the breeze. "Through the forest we will roam, searching high for the kindness stone." Their friendship was like a strong rope that held them together, and their words to each other were like kind pats on the back. "We can do this, Lila," Finn cheered her on, "just like the heroes in the stories we love." Lila felt a flutter in her heart, as if a little bird was trying to break free. "Can I really change?" she wondered. "Am I brave enough to leave the mean words and find the kind ones?" She took a deep breath and decided to step forward, even though her problem made her feel small and scared. As they approached a split in the road, uncertainty crept in like fog. Which way to go? The glowing pebble in Lila's hand suddenly shone brighter, its warm light pointing toward a secret path lined with laughing flowers. With their first step onto the trail, the adventure truly began, and Lila's heart felt lighter, like a leaf carried by a gentle breeze. The journey to the laughing forest was underway, and with each step, Lila felt the chance for change growing within her. Encounters of kindness. As Lila and Finn ventured deeper into the playful garden, the flowers seemed to nod their heads in a gentle welcome, their petals fluttering like colorful little flags. The chatty stream guided their steps, its song a calming tune to their ears. The pebble in Lila's hand pulsed with a comforting light, a sign of hope in their quest for kindness. The first encounter awaited them in a clearing where the air smelled of blooming jasmine. A circle of chatty flowers surrounded a shy daisy, its white petals drooping as if it carried a heavy problem. Lila knelt beside it, her heart moved by its sadness. "What's wrong with this little flower?" Lila asked, her voice a kind breeze. "It's grumbleroot," a rose whispered, as sweet as its scent. "He walked through here and said mean things. Now our friend thinks she's not pretty." Lila's face sank, reflecting the daisy's sadness. She knew how much words could hurt. "I'm sorry," she said softly. "I know I've been mean too, but I'm trying to change." She reached out and touched the daisy, the pebble's light bathing them in warmth. "You are pretty, just like sunrise," Lila whispered, her words a thread of hope. The daisy perked up, its petals opening like a smile on a sad face. The pebble changed, now shining with a pattern of daisies. Lila's joy grew, her heart as light as a feather. Being kind feels so much better than being mean, she realized, her newfound wisdom as clear as the stream's tune. With the daisy cheered up, a path of sunbeams showed up, guiding them to their next encounter. Lila and Finn followed. Their shadows danced on the path behind them. The second encounter found them in a grove where the trees shared secrets and the leaves rustled with interest. A group of young trees stood close, their branches tangled in a mess. They seemed to be arguing, their voices a mix of confusion. "We can't decide who gets the sunshine," a tree said, its leaves trembling with annoyance. Lila stepped up, her eyes looking to the sky above. "Sometimes sharing is the answer," she advised, her voice a calming song. Together, Lila and Finn helped untangle the branches, their touches gentle and careful. As they worked, Lila remembered how she used to take toys instead of sharing. "I see now. Sharing feels nice," she said, her words like seeds of a new start. The pebble shone again, turning into a pattern of connecting branches. The young trees enjoyed the sunshine together. Their leaves sparkled with thanks. A bridge of vines invited Lila and Finn to a new adventure. The stream below them giggled happily at their progress. In the third encounter, they found a glade where a family of rabbits huddled together, their ears down in worry. In front of them was Grumbleroot, his dark eyes narrowed in a frown. "Why are you scaring these little ones?" Lila asked, her courage shining brighter than her fear. "They're too happy," Grumbleroot complained, his voice heavy like thunder. Lila felt her old habits trying to come back, the urge to snap with mean words. But she took a deep breath, her determination as solid as the old trees around them. "Being mean won't make you happy, but being kind could," she said, her words a way to understanding. Grumbleroot stopped, his face softened like a rough stone smoothed by water. The rabbits, encouraged by Lila's bravery, hopped up and gave him a flower. The troll's heart, which had been cold as ice, warmed a bit at the kind act. The pebble flickered, now marked with the picture of a rabbit giving a flower. Lila's spirit flew high, her resolve to be kind strengthening her from within. A path of fireflies came up, their glow a twinkling way to the last part of the journey, the heart of the laughing forest. Following the fireflies, Lila felt excited and a little scared. The laughing forest stood before them, its trees waved as if cheering them on. At the heart of the forest, the kindness stone hid, its place felt but unseen. They reached a clearing where a pond mirrored the stars above. The kindness stone was missing, but the pebble in Lila's hand pulsated urgently. Grumbleroot appeared from the shadows, his presence like a dark cloud. "You'll never find the stone," he hissed, his words a chilly breeze. Lila held her place. Her blue eyes shone with purpose. "I don't need to find the stone to be kind," she stated, her voice a song of certainty. "I've learned kindness starts inside." With those words, the pebble exploded into bright light, its change complete. It became a mirror of Lila's heart, a sparkling gem that shone with all the garden's colors. The pond rippled, and from it rose the kindness stone. Its side showed all the kind things Lila had done. Grumbleroot watched, a glimpse of surprise in his eyes. The troll's ruff outside melted away as he reached for the stone, his first kind act. The forest filled with laughter, the sound a melody of joy. Lila's journey had come full circle, her heart now open and bright like the garden she loved. The flowers sang, and the stream giggled. Their joy proved the power of change. With the kindness stone back, a rainbow stretched across the sky, its colors away to their next journey. Lila and Finn stepped on, their hearts happy and their spirits high, ready for whatever came next, returning home with a changed heart. As Lila and Finn left the laughing forest, the world seemed to shine anew. Their hearts were light as fluff, and their laughter mixed with the whispering wind. The trip had changed them, like a caterpillar turns into a butterfly. "Guess what, Lila?" Finn said with a sparkle in his eye. "What did one plate say to the other plate?" Lila shook her head. Her curls jumped. "Lunch is on me!" Finn laughed, and Lila laughed so much that her tummy wobbled like jelly. The way home had gentle daffodils nodding and soft bees humming. The village appeared ahead. Its cottages looked like cheerful hedgehogs. The stream seemed to sing a welcome as they got closer, and the flowers swayed as if to say, "Well done." Lila felt different, inside and out. "I used to be like Grumbleroot, didn't I?" she thought. "But now, kindness is like the sun, warming everything it touches." She felt a heat in her chest, as nice as a hot drink on a cold day. They reached the village as if they had never left. Kids played games on the streets, and the smell of baking bread filled the air. But Lila saw it all with new eyes, eyes that sparkled with kindness. Sometimes, Lila caught herself thinking mean things, like a shadow trying to slip back in. But she would remember the kindness stone and the happiness it brought. "Kindness feels good," she reminded herself, and the shadow faded away like ice cream in the sun. One day, Lila joined the kids under the old oak tree. She felt a small flutter of doubt, like a bird unsure about flying. She took a deep breath and remembered, making friends happens with kindness. "Hi, everyone," Lila called out, her voice as warm as a sunny day. She began a story, and as she spoke, her words drew pictures in the air. The kids listened, enchanted. Lila felt her heart glow, knowing she was spreading joy, not sadness. Now, Lila and Finn were always together, like two friends that never part. They walked around the village, sharing happiness everywhere. Lila helped the little children, her words soft and cheering. "Friends are wonderful," she noted, and the kids nodded, their smiles big and shiny. As Lila grew, she found herself in new stories, each one an opportunity to be kind. Whether helping Mrs. Bramble with her lost cat or sharing lunch with a mate, Lila's heart was full. She thought of the pebble's light guiding her, a steady reminder of her quest. One day, Lila met a girl who reminded her of herself before the journey. The girl's words were harsh, pushing friends away. Lila knelt by her, her voice gentle but firm. I know how it feels to be nasty, but being kind is so much nicer. It makes your heart happy, and it makes other people's hearts happy, too. The girl listened, her eyes open wide. Lila shared the positive words she had found. Being kind is wonderful. Kindness makes me happy. I love to see others smile. Slowly, the girl's frown turned into a curious smile. Lila's future was as bright as the stars. She dreamed of being a storyteller, sharing stories that would warm hearts and spread kindness. She also thought about traveling the world, making new friends, and learning from them. Inside, Lila's thoughts moved with hope. Maybe one day I'll even find new stones that teach different lessons, she dreamed, her heart as wide as the sky. But for now, I'll spread kindness, one smile at a time. And with that, Lila's dreams took off, like a paper plane flying into the sunset.